Made me thirsty. I'm feeling like I need some vivid red. Whoa, that's another one. Okay, no one takes this. It's good to be at the end of the second day and feel like it's already been a super event. And it has. Our leadership event yesterday, powerhouse. Black tie last night, exquisite. The science and innovation session this morning blew me away. I was so impressed by the depth of the science and the simplicity of the application. And of course, this afternoon, incredible. These leaders this afternoon have told the story that the leaders yesterday told. The story that all great success comes after you want to quit. After the adversity that beats you down, after the fear that threatens to overwhelm you. All success that really matters comes after that, not before. Now, for you who have not yet achieved that kind of success, I have a message for you. It's waiting for you. The success that you want is waiting for you to become the person who deserves it. That's really the key. And how do you become that person? You become it by overcoming obstacles, by fighting through the fear, by pushing forward when you want to run away. Now, yesterday, Mr. Hughes spoke to us. He talked about his journey, he talked about his success, and he talked about his secret. It can be your secret now because he shared it with you. You see a product of the product. He's using the products, studying the products. He's even wearing the Unicity shirt. There's a message there for you. You can't teach something that you are not. Other people will smell that it's not real until you're real. And then we heard from Ms. Hong, powerhouse. She showed us what it takes to build the business, and it's not just about you. It's also about the company and the system, the team, and your own commitment to self-development. Then we heard from Mr. Lee. Young guy, but wow, did he have the power? Yeah, he had the power. And why did he have the power? Because he paid the price. He went out there and built and built. He built with family, he built with friends. He had 100 no's before he got his first yes. What happens to most people when they get 10 no's, 20 no's, 30 no's, 50 no's? They quit. He went through 100 before he got the first yes. And he learned about life. He learned that life is about struggle. It's about pain. It's about suffering. It's about challenge. And it's through that pain and suffering and challenge that you grow into the person that deserves the success that you want. That's life. Stop trying to run away from life. Stop trying to run away from pain. Stop trying to run away from fear. Stop trying to run away from suffering, because it is the very exercise that brings out of you the characteristics that allow you to deserve the success that you want. And then this story, this great couple who've been with us for 20 years, almost 20. Eugene and Unicity. Wow. I knew them in the beginning. I've watched them grow. I've seen the refinement. I've seen the power and the growth that's made them the kind of people that deserve the great success that they're now achieving. But look at that track record. Look at that slow growth. Look at that flatline for years. But most people would have quit. But they didn't quit. They grew, and they grew, and they grew. And pretty soon, they were so good that they could not be held back, and the rocket took off. And then, of course, what a story. Rav and Karen, what a story. Wow. I remember seeing this young couple years ago and thinking to myself, wow, this young couple, they're going to be great. They're going to do big things. And they work so hard, but no success. I remember thinking to myself, how long will they last? Because they were smart, hardworking, great people, but no success. You heard their story. They stayed at it. They didn't quit. They didn't give up. They kept learning. They kept growing. They kept pushing out there. They suffered. They endured sleepless nights filled with fear. They endured the ridicule of friends and even some family. What are you doing wasting your life at Unicity? But they didn't quit. And pretty soon they found their strategy. And when they found their strategy, all of the dreams started to come, and they come so fast. December 2020, nothing. July 2022, triple diamond. December 2020, that made about $20,000 in the whole year of 2020. $20,000 for a whole year's work. But they didn't quit. 2022, they'll make over $2 million in 2022. Because they didn't quit. Yes, you can buy your mother a new Range Rover, you can buy yourself a new Porsche, you can buy yourself a $4 or $5 million house. You can do all those things, but the only way you can buy time with that new little pretty baby girl is by building a business that gives you time freedom. I'm glad they didn't quit. And then, of course, was Tom. I knew her. just briefly a few years ago. She was so motivated, so driven, so desirous of success, that her success happened very quickly. She went from nothing to diamond in about a year. And then the struggles started. Then she started to have the obstacles and the challenges, because they always come. You never get to the top of the mountain without all kinds of problems. That's the way it works. That's life. And she's learned that you got to have these things. And the only way you can get these things is by doing the exercise of fighting through adversity. Adversity is what gives you these characteristics. And running away from adversity is what gives you the characteristics of failure. What can I say about this great couple, this amazing leader, Miju Park? She is something special. I can't even tell you the whole story. I can't tell you the whole story. Maybe someday she will tell you the whole story. But she's had her mountains to climb. And they've been big mountains. And so you see her up here, and you see this beautiful, refined woman, and you think, oh, she's got no problems. Life's easy for her. But I'm telling you, life has not been easy. She is what she is because of what she has gone through. And only because of what she has gone through. That's what makes the sophistication. That's what makes the refinement. That's what makes the intelligence. That's what makes the character. Is what you go through. But if you avoid it, if you go away from it, if you try to find an easy way, a shortcut, what happens is you don't get that stuff. And when you don't have those characteristics, you don't deserve the big success. So it's like climbing a mountain. This is a mountain that I wanted to climb. It took me 2 weeks of trekking through the jungle in New Guinea just to get to this place. 2 weeks of slogging through rainforest just to get here and see this 3,000-foot rock and thinking to myself, I don't want to do this. I do not want to do this. It scared me. I'm not a good rock climber. I looked at that and I thought, I can't do it. I can't do that. And I have to do it in the middle of the night. I can't do it. I went to the guide that was with me and I said, I can't do this. He says, you want to quit now? We've only got 2 days left. We're going to climb that thing tonight. You're going to be on top tomorrow. I said, I can't do it. He said, okay. Okay. He said, I'm going to do it. You go think about it.